Okay, so let's talk about React Testing Library. And in cases like these, the name actually speaks for itself. It is a library that allows us to test out our React application. And let's actually go back to our to-do application, and let me just quickly zoom in. And essentially what we ultimately want to do is to test out that the functionality of our React app is what we intended it to be. For instance, when I click on this, I am actually able to type and the following changes. The value of the input changes. Now, when I click this button, I do expect the input to disappear, and I expect that specific task to appear onto this list. And then also, I do expect this to change from 0 to 1. And if I click on it, I expect the underlined styles to come. And I expect this to be changed from 1 task left to 0 tasks left. All these things have to be tested. Now right here, we actually did all these tests manually. And manual testing is very, very important. But React Testing Library allows us to automate these tests. So we can basically have all these tests written in code, and we can basically assert certain expectations. And that essentially is what React Testing Library allows us to do. It allows us to automate these tests. Now, why in the world would we want to automate these tests? It seems like it's going to be a lot easier to just manually test things. And you're going to see there's going to be a lot of lectures just regarding testing these applications, and it might seem like testing the application takes longer than building the feature. Now, why in the world would I want to do that if I can just test it out manually in just a few seconds? Well, there's a few reasons. So the first reason is it allows you to catch bugs very, very easily. If you have written tests for each part of your application, let's say you go ahead and start working on a new feature or updating a new feature. And what you can basically do is then you can start just manually testing that particular feature. So let's say you're working on this input right over here, and you just test out that, hey, everything is working fine and dandy. But what could potentially happen is it could break other components in your application, and you might be focusing simply on that one component. Now you might say, okay, with an app like this, I'm just going to go ahead and test out everything. But you got to keep in mind that you'll probably be working with really big applications, and it might be really hard to test every little thing and ensure that everything is working correctly. So it's actually better to write a test for each feature and then run your tests. And if you go ahead and create a new feature and maybe it breaks something else, if you run your test will catch that and essentially will tell you, hey, something is wrong over here. And then you'll be able to catch that bug and debug it very quickly. So that is the first thing. And the other thing that you get from automated tests is it increases the confidence of your application. And that's because, well, you're going to catch bugs. And if all your tests pass, then that means all of the features within your application is working correctly. And that increases the confidence in your application. And then once you increase your confidence, you can essentially ensure that, hey, once I release this application to production, I'm sure that, there's going to be no bugs that my customers will eventually see, which increases customer satisfaction. Now, another thing is that it actually speeds up time, and it speeds up QA time. So again, let's think about running a huge application. And if we're running a huge application and we implement a new feature, if we want to QA it, we would have to manually test every single part. So for instance, for here, we would have to test that, hey, we can still input something, we can add something, we can still, check something, this is supposed to change. And then again, this is a relatively simple application, but with larger applications, this can get very, very tedious and time consuming. If we write tests, then all we have to do is run our test suite and we can see that everything is working fine. And the last thing is that tests can serve as documentation. And this is very, very valuable if you're working with teams. If you're working with larger teams, sometimes code can be very confusing, especially to new developers. And typically what senior engineers promote is, hey, go ahead, look at the tests to understand essentially what we are ultimately trying to do. So that is another benefit of tests. And that is why we are going to be testing this application with React Testing Library.